Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this video today. My name is Leanne and I've got some exciting news. I was contacted by a company that sells grow lights on Amazon. Their Amazon store is called Anyfong and they want me to make a review video on their grow light stand. It's an 80-watt grow light stand with 4 grow light bars. It's extendable. It could be as tall as me or really low to the ground if you want it to be. Right now I'm getting stuff together for my fall starts and we're going to test these grow lights out by seeing how well they do for my fall starts. A few Hoss Tools trays, make sure no spiders in them. I got this peat moss wet ahead of time before I put it in the trays. It's really hard to get it fully saturated if you get it like you put it in the trays dry and then you try to get it wet. It takes a lot longer. It's possible, but it just takes a lot longer and waste time that way. So don't waste time, because then you can have more time to do the fun gardening stuff. I have my 2 Hoss Tools trays and my smaller trays. I've got one here and another up there. I'm gonna grow microgreens in these smaller ones, and then my fall starts in these 2. The seeds that I'm gonna be starting right now: scarlet kale, red bell Brussels sprouts, dino kale, broccoli, Copenhagen cabbage, kohlrabi, but not these 2, okay? And then I've got some turnip greens, kale, and mustard greens. These are what I'm gonna use for the microgreens. I'm gonna mix these all together and do like a mixed microgreen mix for those 2 trays. And then the rest, the 2 Hoss Tools trays, I'm gonna fill with these things. I do not have one of those things that tests the lumens of a grow light, but I am noticing that these are significantly dimmer than my Barina grow lights. Don't know if that's a big deal yet. We'll see. The Barina grow lights work pretty well. In my experience so far, I've used them for 1 season set of starts. Now we'll see how well the Anyfong grow light stand does in comparison to the Barina lights. Yeah, so that's what I have to go off of. Anyfong grow lights are also 80 watts, so that's just the energy that they use. It's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the lumens or the Kelvin of the lights. So those are the things you want to pay attention to with grow lights, is the Kelvin and the lumens. So I think it's like 55 or 6,500 Kelvin that the lights need to be in order for them to be bright enough for the photosynthesis to happen. I can't remember what the lumens is, or honestly like what that is. I just remember an M.I. Gardner video that was like, you need to pay attention to the lumens and the Kelvin, blah blah blah. Their video is also really good on that. Okay, let me show you the closet where my grow lights are. All right, this is the Barina grow light stand. It's a little warm under here, but it's really nice because it's so adjustable. So far, I mean, it's turning everything green, so that's good. So you can see it's got red, blue, and white light. Tried to adjust it so that it was evenly spaced. They are leaning a little bit though, so I think I'm gonna try to adjust this light so that it's a little more square on everything. But you can see how bright these are. And then I don't know if you can really tell. They're both pretty bright. Maybe these ones are just better at like having the peripheral not being so bright, like off to the side. I mean, because of it looks really bright in the camera, but it doesn't look half as bright as the Barina ones do. But they're definitely causing photosynthesis to happen, because if it wasn't, then I don't think the starts would be green. This is the controller. You can have it set for 4 hours, 8 hours, or 12 hours. This affects how bright it is. It's pretty cool. And then this button affects the color of the light. And obviously this one turns it off. So that's pretty cool. It's got a bunch of knobs on it. These all adjust the height. So you can see all the way down there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yep, 3 knobs to adjust the height. And then that knob right there, that is to adjust the tripod part of it. If the tripod were completely splayed out, it just locks it from spreading all the way out and like sinking down lower. So I have this all labeled of what's in here. We've got 4 rows of dark opal basil going from here over. And it looks like we're starting to get some germination. And then 4 rows of cilantro from here 4 to the right. And then we have super red romaine, spinach, salad bowl mix, and then 1 row of nasturtium starts. So that's what we're working with here. We do not have any cilantro sprouted yet. I'm gonna water this in a minute, and we will just keep an eye on here, and I will show you guys how it is doing. Thanks for watching. Okay, I have a few notes and some results to show you guys from these new grow lights that I am testing out. I have my Barina grow lights growing next to the Anyfong grow lights so that I can kind of compare how they do. I got both of the lights, both of the types of lights set up at the same time, okay? And so far, it seems to be doing all right. Some of the things are pretty leggy though, and I would say that is my fault because I didn't get the grow lights set up until after the leggy things were already germinated. So they had like a day that they were above ground that they had no light on them. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. This top shelf is the Anyfong grow lights. So if you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. These first ones are the dark opal basil, and they opened up their leaves when they were a lot shorter than the rest of this stuff. So all that, we've got cilantro, lettuce, spinach, and nasturtium. And I think there is a type of lettuce in between the nasturtium and the spinach. Let's see. Dark opal basil, cilantro, super red romaine, spinach, salad bowl mix, and nasturtium all the way at the end. Okay. So this is what makes me think that it's my fault and not the grow lights that are not working, is because of these basils are not leggy. Now the basils sprouted after the light was on them. Everything else was sprouted a little bit before the light was on them. So I still think these are working. Also, let me show you what it looks like compared to the Barina grow lights. This is what it looks like for the under the Barina grow lights. Now, these are also kind of leggy. So, but the difference here is that these lights are all the way up there. The Anyfong lights are like right here on them, and they're still just as leggy as these ones are. So just by comparing these, I'd have to say the Anyfong ones are putting out less lumens or less Kelvin or whatever is the indicator. I'm not sure. Look that up for yourselves, guys. So the grow lights are all the way up here for these. So these are definitely putting out more of the necessary light for these to grow better. That is my comparison. So The benefit though to the Anyfong lights is that you can move it up and down. So like you can have it super close to the plants and then put it up as the plants grow. My current opinion on these grow lights is that I think they are suited better for like an individual houseplant that needs some extra sunlight through the cold winter months, that you take it inside because you don't want it to die in the cold weather outside in the winter. Take it inside, put it under these grow lights. I think that would be a better use of this, not necessarily using it on starting your fall garden. I wanted to do it this way so that I could kind of see more quickly how well these grow lights worked. So yeah, that's that. I was really excited to get this opportunity to make this review video on this grow light stand from Anyfong. Check out their Amazon store. They have a bunch of different types of grow lights. And the great thing about Amazon is that you are able to read the reviews, and these grow lights had really great reviews. So I suggest, if you're going to start like fall starts or starts for your garden, whatever, if you're going to start seeds indoors with these grow lights, I suggest you use a smaller tray. These Haas Tools trays are a little bit big. It's kind of hard for the light from this grow light stand to shine on all of the cells. So I don't think I'll use it for this. Maybe I'd use it for one of these shorter ones that the microgreens are growing in. Now that I know that, I'll probably do that in the future when I use these grow lights. So, yep. If you guys want to be kept in the loop with my garden adventures, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I upload something new. Also, if you need a friend to learn how to garden with, I'm your girl. Happy gardening.